Barcelona are expected to do well once again in the Champions League. You
Yeah.
take a look at the odds, they are there and thereabouts behind Manchester City when it comes to favourites. How much does this affect them and their Champions League chance?
I really don't think it's going to have a huge effect. I look at this situation, and especially, and I know that the concern about Rakitic and the fact that he's an elder statesman, and certainly they should talk to him. But it's not like coming out of the blue. They've talked about letting him go somewhere else for quite some time now. They're not offering him another contract. So that part, I think, becomes less of a shock. Certainly, does it take a little bit more to get him bought in for the season? Yeah, probably does. And if you had talked to him, you might not have had to have that much effort to get him back by in. But by all accounts, the big boys wanted Neymar back. The people that they're building the club around or have built the club around, i.e. Messi, Messi and Suarez wanted Neymar back. And those two can push a lot of the chatter away and refocus the team quite easily. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. Certainly getting them back healthy is going to be very important now. But in the long run, I don't.
As long as the players are okay with Valverde, that's the main issue.
Right.
Right. Directors and presidents and all these people sometimes run amok and generally are pretty clueless when it comes to things about players' feelings and stuff. So as long as the players are okay with Valverde and he doesn't lose the players, they'll be fine. The dressing rooms I was in, I can't speak for the boys, but the dressing rooms I was in, the players would have laughed about this. They'd have come in the morning and went, "Oh, who's getting lobbed into this transfer today?"
Oh, really? So it'd be a joke?
Well,
it wouldn't be like, I can't believe they're treating us like a piece of meat.
Well, no, because I'm at a club, chairman's banding my name about with other clubs as a possible swap deal plus money, whatever it is, and I'll sit there and I'll go, have you asked me yet?
Right.
Because I'll tell you what the answer is. The answer is no. Right? So I would be laughing about it. And a lot of the guys that I played with would be coming in and saying, "Have you seen the papers today?"
Right.
It's you. So, and you kind of have a little bit of a joke about it to try and relieve the fact that somebody's trying to do business behind your back. But ultimately, like Dembele did, and like potentially Titi would have done or did, they say, "Actually, I'm not going to be a make weight in this deal because I have a contract here and I'm going to stay here."
Go on, Gab.
No, just two quick points about the whole Messi and Suarez wanted him angle. Certainly, that's what's been put out there. I don't know Messi well enough to say, hey, how he thought it was going to work with him, Suarez, Griezmann, and Neymar. But I always get a little bit skeptical because the reason that this deal didn't go through is ultimately about money. And, if you're at your point in your career, you have all this money and you want Neymar so badly, it's very easy for you to restructure your contract to make the Neymar deal happen. There was no suggestion that was ever on the card. So it also feels a little bit like some people are kind of just blaming all of this on Messi and Suarez trying to bully Bartomeu into going for Neymar. The other point, Craig's right about Rakitic. The reason, leaving aside the feelings of the players, it's also kind of a stupid thing to do to put somebody in a deal, where they're totally unprepared, because you get a situation like the Dybala for Lukaku swap, where Dybala doesn't want to go and at the end says, "Yeah, sure, I'll go to Old Trafford, but why don't you double my wages?" The player in that situation, even if he's the make weight, has all the leverage in the world to kill the deal. And that's just simply not smart business. Rakitic could have rocked up to Paris Saint-Germain and said, "Okay, yeah, I think I'll have a 5-year deal at 15 million a year's net. You like that? No? Okay, fine. Then the deal's off." And again, that's not a good position to be in.
Of course, but that's the difference of Europe compared to the U.S. And, the players are always going to have the final say in Europe.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't see this thing as being as big an issue than it would be someplace else.
The good thing for Barcelona and all this Neymar stuff, I suppose you could argue, is that it's distracted from their terrible start to the season. Of course, it's one win so far for Valverde's side. Just taking a look at where they stand. They are 8th currently, just that one victory after 3 matches. Atletico Madrid are the team that everybody's chasing. And is it just as simple, Ali, as saying, right, there's no Messi, so it's fine. Once he's back, it's all fine, don't worry, they'll win the league again.
It's not just no Messi, which certainly is a tremendous deal for Barcelona, but it's no Suarez and no Dembele. because he's been injured as well. Shock there. I'm just going to say that Barcelona structurally has had issues for years now. It's not just this debacle of whether Neymar was coming in or not coming. It's just decisions that have been made time and time again in which they have ignored areas of the field in which they needed help. Now, outside of the fact of Lionel Messi coming back and outside of the fact of Luis Suarez coming back, I do think that this team is better with Frankie de Jong in the midfield. It's better now with Sergio Busquets right behind Frankie de Jong. Once they find that solution, once they find that balance, then you free Lionel Messi to do what he does. Antoine Griezmann will have to play second fiddle to Lionel Messi, and that will take some adapting because, well, early on it's been Griezmann or no party for Barcelona. Yeah. Well, now it's going to be Messi, and Griezmann is going to have to play second fiddle to Lionel Messi, as everybody else that has come through Barcelona. Once he comes back, though, it clears everything up for Barcelona. It clears the picture, and it makes a difference to what Barcelona does, and they look out on the field.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.